Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update. It is July 17th, 2021 here on this beautiful island of Koh Samui, Thailand. And a lot of people ask me, what are the requirements to get to Thailand? If I want to come to Thailand this month, next month, this year. In the description below, you'll see a link to the requirements to travel to Thailand if you're not living in Thailand now, to travel into the country. And the pretty strict requirements, and a lot of people may not like what you read. It's just the reality. I'm hoping that this is going to change by later this year or into early 2022. I'm a professional optimist. I'm always looking at the optimistic side, but I'm also a realist too, and I realize what's going on in the world. I know exactly what's going on and around the world. But you know, we're here for a reason. We're put on this earth for a reason, and not just to live in fear. We're here to do our duty, whatever it is. You have to find out what your objective of being here is. Back to Thailand, I hope you guys can come here. Definitely hope you guys can come to the party. The party details, the exact date will be announced later on. Obviously, things have just, the world has shifted, and we have to shift the party. We have to shift that, and there's other things going on right now. There's a lot of the businesses here are just, devastated, and they've closed shop. Not all of them, but a lot of them have closed shop, and they may not ever open again. So we've definitely gone through a reset, a world reset. We may see Gesera Act. It seems inevitable to me, and I've already seen it happen in a bank in Ireland. About the Gesera Act has already happened, and that might be the domino. That might be the domino effect, and we might see, a debt jubilee coming up. People's going to argue, is that good or bad? I don't know. That's just the reality. Back to finding your purpose. A lot of you people that are subscribers to this channel and members in the Patreon site are members not just because of crypto, but because, well, mostly that, but I believe a lot of you are attracted to this channel and to the group because I'm not your typical YouTuber. And I lean towards the esoteric side, the weird side or whatever. I'm not your typical person, not your typical YouTuber, and I'd like to activate the left and the right brain, and a lot of people just are using one side or the other, and I try to marry them together, and I think that's important. If you want to find out what your purpose is in life, there are 4 questions you need to ask yourself while you're walking quietly on a beach or through the forest or even sitting in your room quietly. And the 4 questions that you should ask quietly, or you can just you can meditate on it, or just say it out loud while you're alone. They are, who am I? And that's question number 1. Question number 2 is, why am I here? Question 3, what is most important? Question 4, what is least important? And these answers have been coming to me, and I'll tell you how this relates to crypto. I know I'm getting on the weird side, but I know like I said, a lot of you guys were attracted to this channel because I'm just a little bit on the weird side, and I'm proud of it. I don't fit in typically with society, and there are reasons for that. I saw the writing on the wall with the television mind control and the public school mind control. I said, no, this is not right. So I hopped out of all that. I opted out and did my own self-education. The answer that came to me when I asked, who am I? Finally, I got this voice that said, warrior. And it was a particular type of warrior, but I don't need to go into all those details. But it said warrior, and I said, that's really interesting. Now, this relates to the Theta Warrior NFT that was sold. It did really, really well, by the way. Thank you for purchasing that NFT. But let me get back to why I like the artwork, because what happened is that several weeks after I got that answer, there was a member who did so well with some of my picks early on. He did so well. He says, I'm gonna create this artwork for you, and it's just as a thank you, just as a token of appreciation. So he sent it to me. He sent me the draft, and my heart almost skipped a beat. I was like, whoa. I said, he drew basically what could be my future self or whatever. And I know that I'm just being fun here now, but he drew a warrior, and a futuristic warrior with an axe, and then he put the Theta logo on the chest, and then put some Tfuel sparkles in the back. Tfuel art in the back. And I said, he just drew a warrior is what he's done. I said, whoa, I said, we've got to use this as an NFT. I wasn't originally going to use that as an NFT. I said, this is too good. That's why that artwork resonated with me so much, because he drew a warrior, and then we just labeled it the Theta warrior, because it had the Theta logos on it. But ask yourself, why are you here? Who are you? Why are you here? What's most important? What's least important? Ask it every day until you start getting answers. It may take weeks or months, but it's an important meditation to do. You really start to hone in why you're here, and you'll start to live less in fear, because you'll know why you're here. You're not here to be mind controlled, programmed, living in fear. You're not here to just be scared all the time. You're here for a purpose. And once you hone that in, you start being more optimistic, and you start doing things that align yourself with that purpose. So there's that. There's the warrior side of the channel that I think a lot of you are attracted to. So back to the Theta Warrior NFT again. Thank you for buying those. It did fantastic. It did a lot better than my doubters thought it would do. Now, someone messaged me a couple of weeks ago in my Patreon group, said that they've been buying NFTs since 2019. A lot longer than I have. I'm new. I'm brand new to the NFT scene. And this person said that NFTs always go up in value over time. Always go up in value over time. And the Theta Warriors are, time of this video, they're selling at about half of what a lot of people bought them for. Not all of them. Some of the lower numbers are selling for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Typically, like the common numbers, they're selling for about half. He said they all go up in value over time. So I'm not saying these will. I'm just saying this is a message from someone that's got a lot more experience with NFTs than I do. NFTs been around for 2 years already. I didn't even know that. I had no idea. I mean, I just thought this started 6-8 months ago, but 2 years ago, probably been buying on OpenSea.io. Now these Theta NFTs, like the Theta Zilla which was the original launch for the, I guess the World Poker Tour was the first, but then the Theta Zilla, and then Crazy Cryptos, the Theta Warriors, and the other NFTs that we had. And then Hence had some really awesome 3D artwork, just amazing stuff. I think he did really well too. Congratulations, Hence, so that was great. These NFTs that people are buying on the Theta platform, what I understand, I'm pretty sure this is 99% accurate. There's a 1% chance. I'm like, well, I think I heard that these NFTs are going to be able to be sold on OpenSea.io, because there's the Theta and the Ethereum bridge, and these Theta NFTs can be sold on that platform, which is a very big platform, and maybe the OpenSea NFTs will be able to be sold on ThetaDrop.com. That is not confirmed. I'm just kind of speculating, but with a little bit of knowledge here about, I believe that we'll be able to get ported over here. I think that will be like a bridge, so you can go back and forth. A bridge, not a channel. A bridge means you go back and forth. Okay, channel means one way. All right. So more NFTs likely coming, and I've really got it honed in. I mean, it did amazingly well. I think I've got it honed in about how these NFTs can be worth money right out the gate instead of having to wait a little bit, because some of them have gone down in value. I believe I know what to do next, and I've got some really, really great plans for the next round if we go forward with that. There's no official date or announcement from Theta Drop, but I've got plans that I believe it's going to make people a good bit of money with these NFTs. All right, so back to the Warrior. I got Warrior when I asked quietly, who am I? And I'll tell you why I am a Warrior. I mean, I'm non-military, but I can assemble. I can take apart and reassemble an AR-15 blindfolded, all self-taught. I took Muay Thai private lessons with an Olympic boxer here in Thailand. Private lessons. He was in the Chinese. The Summer Olympics, I guess, was Beijing. Sorry if I'm wrong, but it was the Summer Olympics in China, Beijing, I think. He's an Olympian. Once you're an Olympian, you're an Olympian. Okay. Trained with him for a few months. I did. Don't laugh. I did yoga for several months. Yoga was so difficult. It was excruciating. But the cool thing about yoga was, you know, I felt great afterwards, you know, doing all those twists. I mean, that was basically the hardest thing I've ever done was yoga. The great thing was, I was the only guy in a room of about 15 ladies, and I thought that was really cool. So, you know, this yoga is not for wimps, though. Yoga is not for wimps. It is, I mean, it really tries you, it really tests you. Okay. So I've trained and I've done martial arts previously as well, and you know, I've talked about before doing the Hindu squats, the Hindu push-ups. You do not need to go to the gym. You know, all these gyms are closed everywhere, or you have to make reservations before you go into a gym. You have to wear a mask. Just forget it. Forget the gym. Learn how to do yoga squats, learn how to do Hindu squats, Hindu push-ups, back bridges, and you can do your own ab work. You don't need a gym. I've not been in a gym. I've not touched a gym or touched weights in 15 years. And you don't need that. And you can do your own cardio alone. You don't need a treadmill. You can do your own cardio. You can run and you can sprint in place. You can do the mountain climbers. You can do all kinds of things, all in your room, all in a, you know, a little 10 by 10 square area in your room. You can do everything right there. Everything you ever need is right here. It's right up. It's up here. It's in your body. All the answers are here as well. You just have to be quiet, step away from the television for sure, number one, and not be staring at your phone all the time. When we have the party, the Crazy for Cryptos party next year, I hope that, this is a lot to ask, but I hope people that come are not going to be checking their Blockfolio every 20 minutes or checking their messages every 20 minutes. And that is probably a lot to ask, to be honest with you. But I've seen some of these people going to these yacht parties, these crypto people going to these yacht parties, and seen photos and videos, and they're all just like looking at their phone. I'm like, that is not a party. I hope the party here is going to be a lot better, where people can step away at least for an hour without having to look at their phone. It really is an addiction, so I hope that we can try to break that. I'm guilty too, and I have to stop myself. I'm like, Dave, what are you doing looking at this thing? You're becoming addicted looking at this device. Look out at the ocean and take a walk on the beach, and I have to kind of bring myself down to that. So, so find out what you are. Tell me in the description below, in the comments below, I mean, what are you? Are you a warrior? Are you a protector? When I say I'm a warrior, I mean as a protector, as a defender, because I think that my purpose here is to defend, and maybe most guys, maybe most people here too, I'm not sure, but is to defend myself, my family, my property. It's all about defense. No offense, it's all about defense. And I think that a lot of people should take responsibility for that. But put in the comments below, what is your purpose? Who are you? And what is your purpose? But if you care to share that, put that in the comments below. I'll be curious to see what your purpose may be. You know, as I've said before too, the reason why I'm here is I'm helping to create a better and decentralized life for everybody. That's why I got into crypto, and that's why I'm so gung-ho about crypto, because this is going to bring us out of that whole, I don't want to trigger certain words here, but it's going to free ourselves. Crypto will free ourselves. And crypto prices go up and down, and people are upset that Tfuel didn't get to $1.40 and by mainnet. Look, we're investing into cryptos to give ourselves a better life, not just for Lambos. So if you hold on, and these predictions may not have come to fruition over the last few months, but we're in the right space. Realize that Tfuel, I'm transitioning here, realize that Tfuel, I said Tfuel will do 50x late last year. I said it'll do 50x this year. It did 60x just a few months later, 60x. And then some people were harping about how it didn't go up like just 3 or 4x and missed that, but they forgot about the 60x. So just, you know, if you're too emotional, if you can't handle the emotions of crypto investing, you're not gonna be able to handle the wealth when it comes. So you have to train yourself now and prepare yourself right now. This is DD, that's all I got. I'll see you guys next time.